Hello, humans. Welcome to my assignment for my U.S. government class. Imagine if the government decided that you needed permission to use your First Amendment right to freedom of speech. Well, that's what happened in 2002 in Stratton, Ohio. Stratton had a city ordinance that required anyone looking to go door to door to solicit sales or preach religion to get a permit. The Watchtower Bible and Tract Society went to the U.S. District Court for the North District of Ohio to argue against this ordinance, saying that the permit's requirements were too broad and could discourage freedom of speech, in fear of punishment from the city. After the U.S. District Court for the North District of Ohio ruled in favor of the village of Stratton, the Watchtower Bible and Tract Society went to the U.S. Court of Appeals. After the U.S. Court of Appeals ruled in favor of Watchtower, the case went up to the Supreme Court. The Supreme Court ruled that Stratton's ordinance was unconstitutional and that it violated the First Amendment. Because the requirements for the permit were too broadly restrictive, it put too much control on freedom of speech in the government. This is highly important because it shows how the First Amendment is pretty much our only protection from government overreach. Today, there are two big First Amendment issues. The first big issue is that earlier this month, a reporter for the Washington Post house got raided. Hannah Nathanson, who works for the Washington Post, had her electronics seized by the FBI. Nathanson was not the one under investigation, nor was she the target of the raid. The person targeted by the raid was a contractor working for the Pentagon and was improperly keeping documents. Yet Nathanson's house got raided. Back in December, the government and reporters had another First Amendment issue when the Pentagon tried to force reporters to sign an agreement that would limit what they could report on relating to the military. Both of these relate to the 2002 Supreme Court case of the Watchtower Bible and Tract Society v. the Village of Stratton, because they both relate to government overreaches when it comes to the First Amendment. All three involve government actions that discourage one's use of their freedom of speech. Freedom of speech should not be suppressed by fear. Thank you for coming to my TED Talk.